Okay, I'll be looking at some of the laws of indices here. All right. For example, you have e to the 0 is 1. What this means? 10 to the 0 power is 1. 20 to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the 0 power, let's say a million to the 0 power is 1. All right. Let's look at something else. A to the 1 power is A. What this means? 10 to the 1 power is 10. 20 to the 1 power is 20. And a million to the 1 power is a million. All right. So this here is one of the rules that we follow when we deal with, algebra or indices in this case. And this is the next one. Now these rules, you will have a bunch of rules, and all of these will become applicable or relevant when you're solving, problems, right? So think you got this? A to the 0 is 1, and A to the 1 is A. So 10 to the 0 is 1, but 10 to the 1 is 10, right? So there's a difference there. If something is raised to the 0 power, the answer is always 1. If it's a letter, even, it's always 1. But if it's raised to the first power, you see A to the 1 power is A. 10 to the 1 is 10. Good? So those are two simple but really important rules to remember in maths. We'll look at the next one now. So next one, a to the minus m power. What this means is the same as 1 upon a to the positive m. Now an example would be a to the minus 2 is the same as 1 upon a to the positive 2. What a to the positive 2 means? It means a multiplied by a. Now a here is really a to the 1 power, and this is a to the 1 power. So you can see clearly that you add these, well, the next rule I'll explain this, that you add these two powers and you get 2 here, right? So a to the minus m power is the same as 1 upon a to the m power. So let's take an example. 10 to the minus 2 is the same as 1 upon 10 to the 2. Get it? This is positive 2 here now. But this minus means you put 1 upon and you change this to a positive. Right? So we can look at a few more examples here. 5 to the minus 2 is the same as 1 upon 5 to the positive 2. 3 to the minus 2 is the same as 1 upon 3 to the positive 2. Right? So we'll look at the next rule. A to the m multiplied by a to the n is the same as a to the m plus n. So this simply means if, for example, you have a to the 1 multiplied by a to the 1, this is the same as saying a to the 1 plus 1 is a to the 2. Now, a to the 2 is really a multiplied by a. It is not equal to 2 to the a, or 2 times a. There may be cases where they will be equal, but in maths, a squared is different from 2a, or a to the 7 power is not equal to 7 multiplied by a. not equal to. A to the 7 means A multiplied by E multiplied by E multiplied by E 7 times. 7 is just the number 7 multiplied by A, right? So, next we look at A to the M upon A to the N. This is the same as A to the M minus N. Example, 2 to the 3 divided by 2 to the 2. This is the same as 2 to the 3 minus 2. This is like N, this is like M. We subtract here and we get 2 to the 1, which is 2. Okay? Okay. So we learned A to the 0 is 1. A to the 1 is A. A to the minus M is 1 upon A to the M. A to the M multiplied by A to the N equal A to the M plus N. And then A to the M divided by A to the N is equals to A to the M minus N. Right? So these are some simple rules that you need to understand and apply when using indices. All right? So I'll stop here.